Hey guys, welcome back. I'm trying to keep going from my Animal Crossing to start better. Hopefully you can see a difference, like I'm happier or something. um, I think I can do this. I did the first episode, so I think I can do this like a normal amount. Seems like it's gonna be okay, unless the next 5 episodes are all cutscenes. Actually, this is very loud in my headphones, and I don't. Sorry, I don't like to do that. Okay.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
I wanted to talk about,
We must help them.
I guess, feeling self-conscious about not being funny during this. This isn't funny. I'm not being funny. I guess I didn't mention it once before. I watched a Game Grumps episode where they were by themselves, and it made me feel a little bit better because they weren't being funny, and they were like, "This is really hard to be by myself." There are a lot of Let's Players that, I think most Let's Players are solo. Okay, another long cutscene. Here we go.
What did you do? I did nothing. The credit is yours.
I did that?
I closed that thing? How? Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems
Such a nerd. He said theorized. That makes him a nerd.
possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Barrack Tethras, rogue, storyteller, occasionally unwelcome tag along.
I'm not going to ask too many questions.
So, I closed the rift. What now?
Now we go to meet Leliana.
What a great idea!
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
ugh,
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Thanks.
I owe you my thanks. Thank me if we manage to close the breach without killing you in the process. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
My friends. I have new friends.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
I guess they're going to teach me about tactics now, right? Because I have 4 people. You can switch, I think. Yeah. I never did this. I always just played as my guy. Oh, he just ran up the wall. I was... Do that again. That was fun. Ugh. How did he do that? Okay. I want to talk about solo Let's Players.
Demons ahead. Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
Yep, technical camera. I never did this. What is it? The options? Yeah. It takes so long to set everything up. It's just like, I guess especially if you play on normal, you don't have to do any of this, so it's like just a waste of time. So I'm just gonna stop it. And just start hacking. I guess I don't really watch solo Let's Players, but my impression, I guess sometimes I catch them once in a while. This is gonna come across as like an insult. I don't mean it as an insult, but like, I don't think they're very funny. I think it's really hard to be funny, to do like improv kind of comedy just by yourself and not having somebody else to play off of. But the solo Let's Players that are really popular, obviously they're really good at being energetic and like engaging, and it feels like you're with them and like having fun with them. But if you think about like actually what they're saying, they're not really making any jokes or being really very funny. But they're like entertaining to watch, I guess. I don't really watch them, but this is mine now. So that made me feel kind of better. Like, if the best people who do this aren't very funny, then I shouldn't feel too bad, I guess. Although, I don't know. If I had somebody else here, I don't think I would. That would be hard too. I'm not like a trained comedian or anything, but like I feel like I should be funnier for some reason. Like, why am I doing this if I'm not being funny? The other thing would be like to be interesting. I think I would be closer to doing that. I still don't feel like I've ever said anything super interesting. Just the fact that I'm talking, I think, is the interesting part. But actually, like, what I'm saying is never really super interesting. Okay, I have to go towards that little thing. Yeah, I'm not like an expert at anything. Like, I'm not. Sometimes I used to watch a lot of like YouTube videos about like interviews with smart people. Like,
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result.
I remember watching like Noam Chomsky talk about like something like language or anarchy or whatever he would talk about, and it was like, oh, this guy's really smart, and I just wanted to keep watching it because he was smart. So those are the two ways to get people to watch your videos, I guess. Be smart or be funny. And I'm not either. But I still don't feel bad about it. Because I don't know, maybe it's just because like I'm not getting paid to do it.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves.
I should put the subtitles on for the conversations too, because I can't really hear them. Oop. I do think it, I don't know how to put it. Like, I guess I have an interesting relationship to anybody watching this because if you are watching it, you've heard me talk more than anybody I know. Like, even my own parents haven't heard me talk this much. But all you do is hear me talk. I'm never...
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us!
what do I have to do? I mean, I try not to talk during the cutscenes, but otherwise I'm constantly talking, which is weird. Because I've never had this kind of a relationship with anybody else. I mean, I know there's nobody's really watching.
Use the mark!
But if somebody is, it's just weird because nobody's seen me talk this much. I want to keep the episodes kind of short. Okay. I didn't even reach it yet. Oh, did I level up? Okay, here's another thing. I'll try not to be too complainy. But in modern RPG games, they have this ability tree. All the modern RPG open world kind of games have this ability tree, and I've never liked it. I don't know what to do. Guess I'll do this one. In olden RPGs, you would level up and you would just like get a boost in stats, which I guess is kind of boring. And they're trying to give you like more choice, which makes sense in an RPG because you want to choose stuff. I remember the first time I saw something like this was Final Fantasy X. So what do I do? Is this 2 points or? I don't know. Can I do this? I don't know what I'm doing. That sounds fun. I guess I did it. I remember liking it in Final Fantasy X because it was like, oh, this is weird. This is like this cool new thing where like you get to pick if you get health or magic. I guess Paper Mario did that too, right? But I remember in Final Fantasy X it was like this really complicated grid of stuff. That was kind of fun.
The rift is gone. Open the gate.
I think the main problem I have is like none of the abilities are ever really that good. Like they don't really do that much. So you never feel like when you grow a level like you really get that much stronger. And they can't really make one ability too much better than the other ones. Because then if you pick the wrong one, you'd be like stuck. So they have to make them all kind of like worth the same. And that means making them really not do that much. So they're always kind of boring.
Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Church, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead. Must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
So none of you are actually in charge here.
You killed everyone who was in charge. Call a retreat.
I did?
Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
I can't control it.
How do you think we should proceed?
Duh. Wasn't really paying attention.
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
I choose to be sassy. I think do this one.
I say we charge.
She approves.
Survive
She likes me.
the
Oh.
trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Didn't seem like we were in very much of a hurry. I've been self-conscious about this, like, sometimes the shirt hangs low and it's like, it makes me look bad. Okay. Okay. That's it. This is going well. I think. I'm happy. I haven't really made too much progress, but I've only been playing for half an hour. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.